Hello, my dear Librans. No, this is Clarity 1129, and welcome to your February 2023 reading. I hope this year has been treating you well so far. And this season, I have not even started, but I know that this season is going to be very lucky for you because it is the Aquarius season as I'm recording this. And since Aquarius is an air sign like yourself, it's always that way, that when there is a zodiac sign which is of a particular element, then during that time the other zodiacs of the same element will have a wonderful time. All right, so both Geminis as well as Librans are going to have a smooth February. And I've already done the Gemini reading and I know that to be true. So let's just take a look at what's waiting for you. We're going to be following the usual format with mild changes, and that I'll explain as we move along. All right, so to begin with, we're going to take the overarching energy of the month from the Moonology deck. And what do you get? You get, wow, new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. All right, is that coming in? Okay. That's lovely. Now we are going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot this time, and we're going to be taking out 4 cards from this, one each for your general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finances, as well as spiritual growth. The devil showed himself here. What's happening? Let's see. So for your general outlook, you get the Judgment. Wow, powerful opening. For your love, romance and relationships, you get the 10 of Wands. For your career and finances, you get the 6 of Pentacles. And for your spiritual growth, you get the World card. Beautiful. All right. I'll place this here and I'll just make some place for this. I think we'll shift this a little. Okay, now what we're going to do differently this time is, earlier on I used to just clarify these 2 cards, the overarching energy as well as the general outlook, but now I'll be clarifying the rest as well with different oracle cards, so you get extra information. All right, so to begin with, we're going to use the Lenormand deck and take out 1 card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify the... Oh wow, I saw that fish. It's just flipped, but that actually goes beautifully with this prosperity lies ahead. All right, so there is a lot of prosperity coming your way. Let's see what comes out, and you get house. The number 4 could be relevant to you. All right, so maybe some of you are going to be buying some property, perhaps, or expanding your home. Something regarding your home is going to happen. We'll see. Now I'm going to take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. My eyes are closed and I'm going to shuffle them, and this will further amplify and or clarify your general outlook. Why isn't it shuffling? Okay, something wants to come out. Okay, we get 1 card here. Okay, got 2. And what do you get? Oh, sorry about that. You get claw, be careful, do not take risks. And you get gong, an exciting event. All right. Now, for your love, romance, and relationships, we're going to take out 1 card from the Romance Angels. And you get keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right. For your career and finances, we're going to take out one card from the Making Magic fortune telling cards. Achievement, win the award, accolade, or contract. This is beautiful. I told you with this prosperity coming ahead, something is happening for you. And now, last but not the least, we're going to take out an oracle card for your spiritual growth to clarify and or amplify your spiritual growth. And you get doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Beautiful. And I think that's actually all cards in this journey are applicable. I mean, Soul's Journey Oracle are applicable to all of us. But whatever comes out is what is highlighted. All right, this is your basic reading. We'll first dive into this before I take out advice cards as well as whatever else there is. All right, so to begin with, your overarching energy of the month is prosperity lies ahead. So you have been putting in effort, or for some of you, you have put in effort some time ago, whichever way it is, whichever area in your life it is, and it could be different for each and every one of you. For some of you, you would have invested your time into a relationship. For others of you, it could be your work. For still others of you, it could be your familial relationships. It could be whatever, however you see prosperity as, whatever you are expecting, you're going to get that and more. For a lot, many of you, it's got to do with your house. You may either be expanding your house or buying the house of your dreams, or, just, it could be in some cases just renovating your house in the way that you want to, so it's got something to do with houses. Maybe, you're living in a house of your own, but it's a small one and you want a bigger one, or whichever way it is. But you've got a lot of prosperity, a lot of money coming in. And for a lot of you, you're going to, there's some house related matter that's going to happen in the month of February. All right. So most of you will actually get something tangible for all the work that you've put in, or whichever way it comes to you. All right. Now for your general outlook, you get the Judgment. Now the Judgment is a major arcana. So this is fated. All right. Both the Judgment and the World are major arcana. So this was meant to happen at this time. And this is your general outlook. So in whichever area of your life things happen, don't challenge it. Just go with the flow. All right. It is here to teach you something. In some cases, and you'll know, things that you've actually not wanted to deal with, things that you've swept under the carpet, they're going to come for a review. The Judgment card is all about second chances as well. All right. It's about also finding what is your true calling. What are you here for? All right. These things are going to be highlighted for you. And the energies, if they feel difficult, just know that they are meant for you. Things are not happening to you, but they're happening for you. So just go with the flow, surrender, and you just, whatever comes up, for you to finally put it past you once and for all. There may be slightly difficult energies, but you be rest assured that you will get past this, and this is going to liberate you. All right. This is meant to happen at this time. So allow it to come to you. Do not fight it. So this could be in the form of an exciting event. Maybe if it's got to do with somebody from the past, maybe you've had a skirmish with, or something didn't go right. Whatever the situation is, maybe there's going to be an exciting event which you will possibly go to. You will go and attend something. And during this time, you'll come across this person, and you get a second chance to review things. All right. So just keep that in mind. Usually there are people we try to avoid because, things are not okay with them. But if they come again and again into our life, it is a message from the universe that they came into your life to teach you a lesson. And if they're coming again and again, it's because either you've not learned the lesson, or if you feel you've learned the lesson, then they're coming again so that, for the universe to test whether you have actually learned the lesson. All right. So if they do come, deal with it, and actually be conscious. What I want to say is that don't just, evade it, or because if you do evade it, again, the next retrograde comes or something comes up, this will come back to you again. So you just deal with it, and you may not get closure the way you want it, but put your mind at peace. That's all that they need to do. The universe doesn't want you to go, if it's an argument with someone, or you've had a falling out with someone and it's been very unpleasant and this person meant something to you, then at this time, when they say closure, it doesn't mean that you become friends again. It just means that you make peace so that both of you are happy and on your way, with no ill feelings for one another. But and this thing doesn't stay in your mind, and take you away from things that will help you reach your max potential. All right. So there is going to be an event. So if you get the invite, don't not go, because you've come to this and you feel that you're going to meet somebody you don't want to. Do go for this event, and this is meant to happen. Even if you try and fight it, the universe has its way to make things happen. So just try not to fight it so that it's easier on you. All right. And then be careful, do not take risks. All right. So this is another thing for you. If you have been planning to invest in something, or you're planning to travel, or whatever it is, plan out properly. Don't, even if you have to take a risk, take a calculated risk, but try to keep this to a minimum at this time, because this has come out. All right. If you absolutely must do something, do it. It's just that, don't go with this, you close your eyes so you don't see the danger. No, make sure that you've got everything worked out, plan A, plan B, whatever, and then move ahead, especially at this time. All right. There is a lot of prosperity coming your way. So you don't want to do something to jeopardize that, would you? Now, coming to your love and romance and relationships. My dear Librans, you are carrying a lot of load, and in February you will get to finally keep it down, because the 10 of swords, the 10 of wands, did I say swords earlier? I'm not sure if I did. Well, this is the 10 of wands. So this is a person, you can see this girl carrying all these sticks. She's burdened by it. But 10 is about completion. So you are finally getting to keep that load down. So if there's something that's been weighing heavily on you, you can finally let it go. All right. Maybe it is this particular thing that's coming up with this judgment theme. Maybe it is a person you've been, having this relationship with, where it's really getting to you. You might finally, reach that place where you say, enough, I can't take this anymore. We either work, on this in such a way wherein it works for both of us, or let's just part ways. It could either be that, or it could be you, trying to see whatever this particular person is going to offer you. You keep a fresh and open mind, and without judging in advance as to what they're going to say, without having the skepticism or cynicism that, oh, this person, I'm sure there's something wrong, or there's some ulterior motive. You're being just asked to keep an open mind, follow your intuition, use your discernment, but don't go to the other extreme because you've had bad experiences before. Don't just be closed off. Keep your heart open. Keep your boundaries in place. Walls down, boundaries in place, heart open. That's the mantra for you. All right. So for those of you who are single, you may not be looking for romance at this time. You just want some sort of burden off your chest. You want burden off your life, off your shoulders, basically, because you've been working hard. If it is as far as your career is concerned, you just want a break. All right. So maybe while you're doing your tasks, somewhere you come across someone gives you a helping hand or something like that. And your first reaction when you see this person would be, this is not my type. So if such a thing, and this person may or may not be a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may take some time to get to know this person. Your first reaction may not be very amicable, in your mind. I mean, though we know that Librans are extremely diplomatic and they're very, amicable when you meet them, but what's going on in your mind is something else. That you may be very cordial to this person, but you might just think that this person's not my type, this person's bad news. So you're being asked to not, just shut your heart, give the other person a chance. For some of you out there, this person could be a soulmate, all right, but not the kind of person you expect. So keep your mind open, keep your heart open as well, all right? For those of you who are in partnerships, who are in marriages, you may be feeling burdened, and it's time for you to have that open conversation with your partner that this is not working for you, all right? Librans, as a rule, do not like argument, they do not like confrontation, they are peace loving, but let the peace not be either a burden for the other. In trying to strive peace, you shouldn't be taking the load of the relationship on your shoulders, and neither should be putting the load on the other person, all right? So if it's time to have that open conversation, it's time to have it, and you decide once and for all whether you want to be here, whether the compromise can be reached, or you will part ways. Either ways, but both of you in a relationship need to be seen, need to be appreciated, need to be respected. And it's not fair for it not to be a 50-50. You are a Libran, you're all about balance, and this is the time for you to not only as a person get into balance, but also make sure that that balance is there in every area of your life, definitely in your relationships. Again, talking about balance, you get the Six of Pentacles when it comes to your career. So your career and your finances, whatever you have invested in, wherever you're working and giving your effort to, you are going to get rewards and gains which are at par with the effort that you're putting in, all right? So you will not feel shortchanged. Whatever you're putting in, you're going to see results for what you put in. You may not find much more than what you've put in, but you won't find it lesser. So you are going to be happy that and with this achievement card here, with win the award, accolade or contract, and with prosperity lies ahead. For some of it could be in different forms, all right? But since it's coming with your career and finances, definitely there is big money coming your way, or some sort of a promotion, a raise, something. All right. So this is wonderful as far as your career and finances are concerned. Now, last but not the least, you have the spiritual growth, which says world. Now, look at this. I think this is closely connected with your relationship. So wherever it is, whether it's your partnerships with a loved, a love or a romantic connection, or whether it's familial connections, somewhere you are carrying the load or the burden and you're putting it down, all right? And just like with this 10, you're putting an end to this. So also, there is a cycle that's coming to an end in your life, maybe with this person, maybe otherwise also, all right? And maybe if it is with a person that you finally putting an end to this, whichever way through, whether it's in a committed relationship or a partnership or a familial relationship, you are finally putting your boundaries and you're putting down this burden and saying this much and no more. All right. And with that, you're closing out a cycle. So for some of you, you're going to stay on in this relationship. For others of you, you're moving. But you'll be at that threshold wherein you are thinking, if I take this step, what will happen next? You want to know what's happening next. Perhaps you're here watching a tarot reading because you want to know what's happening next. But the universe is trying to tell you with this card here, I release the need to know all answers. What the universe is saying that you will be shown when the time is right. All right. But just remember, have faith in the universe. Know that whatever is happening for you and not to you. So go ahead, follow your heart, make those decisions, even if they are not, if other people are not happy, just follow your heart and do what is best for you. All right. Everyone will do what's best for them. You do. Now, when I say do what is best for you, It does not mean you walk over someone else. No, it just says that you take your energies and put it onto yourself and do things that make you happy, not at someone else's expense. But then you should make others happy at your expense either. So there should be a balance, and who better than you know about balance, all right? So this is as far as your basic reading is concerned, and it looks beautiful, except as far as your relationship is concerned, where you are taking the load, or you're feeling that, or maybe someone in your life is feeling that. For each of you, it's going to be different, but you will know it. It's not as though I'm giving you some news that you didn't know before. You know that this dynamic is happening, and you know that there has to be some change here, and you are going to bring that change in February, all right? So things are looking very positive for you in most areas of your life, and even in this area of your life, you're finally liberating yourself from an unhealthy dynamic. So this is beautiful, all right? Now let me take out advice cards for you. I'm going to take out one card from the Botanical Inspirations. You get Iris, rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for the stars. So this is all about attitude. All right. There will be ups and downs in everyone's lives. All right. But just know that everything happens in cycles. So if you're going through a bad patch, a good patch will come. For those of you who believe that it's only been bad, that's not true. It's just that when things are good, we don't even realize how time flies by. But when things are difficult, we know every moment. So we feel that we are in sorrow for a longer time. That's not the truth. All right. And it's also got to do with your attitude. You can always choose to brood, always, or you can choose to be happy. So the choice is yours. All right. The universe has your back. Just remember that. Now we're going to have, and with these rainbows and messages, I feel, again, it's all about your prosperity and all that you've been working for. If you've been thinking things have been stagnant, with Mars and Mercury going direct on 12th and 18th of Jan, as you come to this reading, you must be already feeling that shift in your energy. And this you're going to take further into February, all right? It's going to be a wonderful time for you. And now one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And you get Coyote Spirit. Look at that. The number 16 or the number 7 could be relevant to you. And it says, trust in divine detours. This is exactly what I said. And with this card here, I release the need to know all answers. Just trust the universe, trust the divine. Your best life is waiting to happen. Just trust and make those decisions of following your heart, following your intuition, which is going to be the best for you. All right. Let go of the burdens and move towards, something that fulfills you from within. All right. Now we're going to take out one card from the astral houses to tell you where is it that you're going to have seen maximum change in the month of February, and you get success. Look at that. How many more confirmations do you need, my dear Librans? You have prosperity lies ahead, you have achievement, you've got the 6 of Pentacles here, and now you have success. All right, there's going to be a lot of success coming in the month of February, and it also depends on how you define success. What is success for you? For some of you, it is buying a house. For some of you, it is something else. So whatever it is that you have defined is going to come to you. It may seem that it's not coming, or it's in a way which is different, but it is going to be a great blessing, something even beyond what you can fathom. All right. And if there's a time specific question on your mind, when exactly, then keep that question in your mind. There's this card that's dying to pop up here. November. Anytime between now and November, now as in when you see this reading till November, whatever it is that you're waiting for is going to happen and it's going to come to you. And if there's any other urgent question on your mind, something that you have a hunch and you want a confirmation for, the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. So think about that question. And let's see what you get. And you get in the near future. So, well, your time-specific question says anytime from now to November, and this says in the near future. So that could be anytime. All right. So that's all I have for you, my dear Librans. It is a beautiful reading. There's a lot of prosperity coming in. If there's something that you really need to keep in mind is one, for those of you who are looking for a soulmate, a relationship, a romantic relationship, keep an open mind, because the person that's going to come and change things in your life is going to be someone you don't expect, who may not be your type at all. That's one. Number two, do not take risks. If you do, make sure that you have checked everything out before, make it a calculated risk, but try not to. Third, trust the divine. Answers will be revealed to you as and when you need it. There's a lot of success coming in. Just keep the right attitude. All right. So enjoy your February until we meet again with your March predictions and whatever other readings that come by. Take care and have a blast. Bye-bye.